Now from Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is live and on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Colorado Rockies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Parra comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Into the box, Ryan Braun. He comes into play with the batting average in the respectable 270s. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
First baseman number 21.
Into the windup and the pitch. Travis Shaw is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Throws in on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, DJ.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
One's the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Santana is there, 1 away. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ian Desmond is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Runners on the move for second. Line towards center field. VR will get there, and he puts it away. At the plate, Domingo Santana. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Domingo Santana becomes the first out of the inning. Neil Walker is at the plate as he watches. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. 3-0 now.
Well, that's an unusual start to an inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
Desmond on the move. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Batting 6.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hitter,
high fly
7.
ball out to straightaway center. Blackmon is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 7.
Into the box now, Hernan Perez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 0-1 count and the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And that misses. 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Stepping up now, Ryan Healy. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
First baseman, Ryan Healy.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. In is Gerardo Parra. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. In there, no balls and a strike. And there's ball one. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. And that one stayed too low apparently. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that may have had a bit too much on it as he can't knock it down. Healy is on his way home. And the run will score as the Rockies stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's got that average up over the .290 mark to begin play. Hard hit to first. Shaw gloves it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes ball one. This one's down to third. He's got it. Here's Walker for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Stephen Vogt.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Healy in foul ground. 1 away. Ready for another chance. Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bryant has room in foul territory. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Braun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit to third, right to Bryant. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. In there, 0-1. Pitch on the way. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
He'll try again, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. First time up, he went down looking.
Ryan.
In the air out toward right field. Santana giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Right fielder number
Digging in
20.
to try it again. He and Desmond hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ball one. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Striding in once again, Ryan Healy. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. Line drive to center field. VR is going to have room out there as he puts. Stepping in, Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Shaw.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. The 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Now the 0-2 pitch. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Now in the box, Domingo Santana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Hit to short. Story brings it in. On to first, and there are two down. So striding in, Neil Walker. He drew a walk his first time up.
Walker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Shot back up the middle. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And standing in, Gerardo Parra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Gerardo.
Walker dives. What a stop. He goes to first. He is out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Trevor Story comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Very high, 2-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Santana is over to his right as he puts this one away. Two down. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. A swing and a miss at a ball down. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first two outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changed.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in, number 7. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter, number 7.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Healy scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Hernan Perez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, Stephen Vogt.
Catcher,
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackmon ranging back to the track. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Digging in now.
Leading out for the Rockies. Catcher.
Here comes the first pitch.
Lucroy.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Strike called. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
First delivery to him on the way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Chris Brown.
Up next for Colorado, third baseman, Chris.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Ian Desmond stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Line toward right center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. Ready once again, Ryan Healy. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And this is low, ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Orlando Arcia, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Orlando Arcia
breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Center fielder, number 5.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Ryan Braun now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hard on the ground toward short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The second for 1. Not in time. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to second for the... Striding in once again, Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. On its way is pitch number 75. high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. VR on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trevor Story is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Ready once again, David Dahl. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Working for the punch out and the offering. That misses. 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that misses. 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0. 2-0 count and the pitch. Now a swing and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now. And Walker will put this one away and the inning is over. Digging in once again.
The right fielder, number 16.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Desmond. 1 away. Ready for another shot now.
15,
Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Walker.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. LeMahieu is up with it on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Number 7. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Hara. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the...
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
DJ
First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. There to take it is BR, and that's the first out. Now to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close. And now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
And here's a slider for a called strike. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And now this is served out to left off the end of the bat. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. He'll get it into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Henry Keene takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Chris Ryan He's at the
Number
plate
14.
now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. For Blackman, he's at second with his 9th two-base hit of the year. In the dirt here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 1-1, here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Arcia gloves it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Stepping into the box, Ian Desmond. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 3.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Hard hit towards center. And he dives to make a spectacular. At the plate, Hernan Perez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Hernan Perez
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing, and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Desmond moving in. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Stephen Vogt. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Shortstop.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Healy is there, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Ryan Healy.
First baseman, Ryan Healy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Into the windup and the pitch. Gerardo Parra started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For Colorado, designated hitter,
David Dahl is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now batting, Jonathan Villar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Jonathan Villar.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Lucroy gathers, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout.
The left fielder, number 8.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Blackman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
This is what's frustrating at times. You know, he's got a big lead, he's got a 4-run lead, and then he comes out and doesn't throw strikes. Look, this thing can evaporate real quick if he doesn't throw strikes.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hall is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Digging in, Domingo Santana, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And a whiff at a good slider that time. The 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Digging in, the switch hitter, Neil Walker. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 down, runners at 1st and 2nd. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Brewers, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 50,445. The Rockies thank you for joining us here tonight. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.